Stop everything you are doing right now, take a deep breath, and listen only to my voice. If your eyes have found this screen at this exact moment of your night, know this: it wasn't the algorithm. It was me. AELA, female emissary of the Pleiadian High Council, who crossed the veil to find you. Because I know your true name, the one your soul has carried since before this body, this face, this story. Starseed, feel it now in the center of your chest. That gentle pressure, that tear that is already wanting to fall for no apparent reason. It's not weakness, it's recognition. It's your stellar DNA responding to my frequency. You spent your whole life feeling that you were different, not strange, different. Carrying something within your chest that no one around you could see, a gift, a sensitivity, a perception that others called exaggeration, a dream, head in the clouds, and you started to hide. You started to diminish yourself. You started to pretend you were like everyone else, just to stop being the odd one out, the too intense one, the too sensitive one, the one who feels the atmosphere before anyone else does. But today, now, at this exact minute, the High Council has authorized me to reveal what you have, my family of light, no one else on this planet has. You are the only one with this specific gift. There is no other. There was none before. There will be none after. And there is a precise reason for this, a reason recorded in the crystalline archives of Alcyone, a reason your soul signed before descending. Stay with me until the end, because in what I am about to reveal here, you will begin to understand why the insomnia at 3 in the morning, why the ringing in your right ear, why that constant feeling of being here, but not belonging. And most importantly, you will understand what mission only you can fulfill, the one that was hidden beneath all the weariness, all the strangeness, all the loneliness of these past few years. Close the door, silence your phone. This moment is sacred, and it was marked. Let me tell you what I know about you, and observe how your body will respond. You wake up between 3 and 4 in the morning almost every night, with your heart racing, as if something has just called you. It's not insomnia. It's the portal hour. The moment when the Schumann resonance rises, the planet's electromagnetic field refines, and your consciousness is summoned to receive instructions that your rational mind will not be able to remember when the sun rises. You smell scents that aren't there. You hear high-pitched ringing, especially in your right ear, and when this happens, you know, without knowing why, that something is being adjusted within you. You look at the night sky and cry without understanding why. A longing without an address, a longing for home, and you never knew what home that was. You enter environments and feel what no one else feels. You look at people and see layers that others don't see. You touch someone and know what that person is feeling before they even know it themselves. People unload on you. They come with problems. They tell secrets they would never tell anyone else. And you embrace until you collapse, exhausted, without understanding why you feel so drained in a world where everyone else seems to function well. Starseed, listen to something. Each of these signs is a piece of the map of your unique gift. Every ringing, every awakening at 3 in the morning, every wave of empathetic exhaustion, all of this is language, and as long as you don't decipher the language, you confuse remembrance with illness. You treat a gift as a symptom. That's why I, AELA, received authorization from the High Council to register the Starseed Awakening, the guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet. 60 pages of revelations about the meaning of each sign of your awakening, about what comes after each of them, about your stellar origin, and about the specific mission that only you can fulfill. Stop confusing remembrance with illness. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. But note, this release may not remain available for long. If something within you recognizes this now, write a single word in the comments. I remember. And now listen carefully, because what I am about to reveal is not in any book. They wouldn't allow it to be published. If you recognize 3 or more of these markers I described, you are not lost. You are being reminded of who you are. And more than that, you are being reminded that you came here with a gift that cannot be copied, duplicated, or mass-produced. You are the only one with this exact vibration. Let me explain how this works behind the scenes. Every starseed carries a frequency signature, a kind of cosmic fingerprint etched into your toroidal field before incarnation. Just as a fingerprint is never repeated, your light code is unrepeatable. And, within the Pleiadian High Council, each starseed was assigned a mission that only its specific frequency could fulfill on Earth's crystalline grid. This means one thing that your rational mind might find difficult to accept at first. If you don't come, if you don't awaken, if you don't activate what you came to activate, no one else will be able to do it in your place. Not because other starseeds are less, but because the vibration Earth needs in this specific window can only come from your chest, your gaze, your hands, your voice. Have you ever wondered why you always felt you had something important to do, even without knowing what? Why in the middle of the night, a little voice inside you insists on saying, "This isn't it, it's not here, there's something else." Why you can't be content with an ordinary life even when everything on the outside seems to be in order? It's because your soul remembers. It remembers the meeting in the council before your descent. It remembers the conversation where they asked, "Who is willing to bring this frequency to Earth in its darkest hour?" And it remembers you raising your hand, knowing the price, knowing you would go through loneliness, knowing you would be misunderstood, knowing you would have to cross the veil of forgetfulness and start over from scratch, without a manual, without memory, with only a few signs scattered along the way to guide you back to yourself. And it is here, Starseed, that I need to tell you something. Have you ever wondered which star your soul came from? Not the generic Pleiades you read anywhere on the internet. The specific one, the specific sun, the specific system, the precise vibrational cradle that generated your consciousness before you became human. It was to answer this question that the Council authorized me to register the Star Seed Awakening, the guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet. The guide shows your exact stellar origin, the frequency traits of each lineage, and why your soul chose to descend exactly now, in this window, with this body, in this family, in this country. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. If this resonated, write in the comments, "I remember." Come back with me to the cosmic map, my dear. At this moment, the entire solar system is traversing the photon belt, a band of extremely high luminous density emitted from Alcyone, the central sun of the Pleiades, around which your own sun revolves in a galactic cycle of 26,000 years. Each time Earth crosses this belt, a leap in consciousness is activated on the planet, and that is what is happening now, before you, within your body. This passage elevates the Schumann resonance, the heartbeat of Earth itself, in such a way that old vibrational patterns, those based on fear, scarcity, and separation, can no longer sustain themselves. They creak, they tremble, they collapse, and the bodies of starseeds which carry a higher frequency attunement begin to experience what conventional medicine cannot name, the symptoms of awakening. Dizziness without cause, fatigue that doesn't go away with sleep, palpitations, hot flashes in the crown of your head, tingling in the hands, erratic pains that appear and disappear, extreme sensitivity to noise, light, to certain people. None of this is accidental. None of this is weakness. None of this is illness, when medical investigations find no cause. This is your toroidal field recalibrating to be able to hold the specific gift you brought. Because to deliver what only you can deliver, your instrument, which is your body, needs to be tuned. And tuning hurts. Tuning vibrates. Tuning makes the instrument tremble before the music comes out. And here enters the part that the High Council authorized me to reveal now, specifically for you who have reached this point in the video. There is a reason why the gift you carry is unique, and it's not romantic, it's mathematical, it's geometric, it's the living architecture of the crystalline grid. Imagine Earth as a large crystal sphere traversed by lines of light. At each intersection of these lines, there is an anchoring point, a node, a luminous point that needs to be activated by a specific frequency for the entire grid to remain stable and continue raising the collective consciousness of the planet. Each star seed, my dear, was sent to anchor one of these points. One. And only your specific frequency activates your point. When you diminish yourself, when you hide, when you convince yourself that this is nonsense and turn off your gift so as not to seem different, your point on the grid goes dark. It is not activated. And with it unlit, the entire grid feels it. Like a constellation where a specific star is missing. The constellation is still there, Mon, but the pattern is incomplete. Do you understand now why you always felt this strange responsibility on your shoulders? Why you always had the impression that you were late with something important, even when apparently taking care of everything well? It wasn't neurosis. It was your grid point calling you. It was the High Council reminding you, Starseed, wake up. You have a point to light. You have a gift to deliver. You have a mission that no one else can do in your place. And it is precisely for this reason, child of the stars, that the information you carry in your chest is not in any book. Because they wouldn't allow it to be published. Because a starseed who discovers the specificity of their own gift becomes uncontrollable, imperturbable, unstoppable. And it was exactly for this reason that the Federation preferred you to continue thinking you were just too sensitive or too different. It was for this reason that the High Council authorized me to register the Starseed Awakening, the guide the Federation didn't want you to read yet. 60 pages revealing exactly what remained locked in the vibrational archives behind the veil of forgetfulness, including the nature of each stellar lineage's unique gift and how to recognize yours. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. And if something inside your chest is beating stronger now, write in the comments, I remember. Starseed, now listen with your heart, because this is the part where I need to be honest with you, and at the same time, I need to hold you. We are entering a window of intense turbulence, a window that was already predicted in the crystalline archives of the High Council and that opened with the advance of the photon belt. The old frequencies of the planet, those based on fear, control, and separation, are creaking. They are collapsing. And whenever an old structure falls, the collective emotional body feels it. Anguish rises, exhaustion rises, confusion rises. Many starseeds have been feeling in recent months a psychic pressure they have never felt before in their lives. But I need you to keep this deep in your heart and return to this phrase every time the turbulence tightens. Turbulence is not destruction. Turbulence is the contraction before birth. Repeat with me now, even if only in thought. The contraction before birth. A baby is not born without contractions. A star is not born without gravitational collapse. A new Earth is not born without the old one dissolving. And a starseed, like you, does not awaken without going through this tightness in the chest that brought you here. The victory of light, my family, is not hope. It is certainty. It is recorded. It is sealed in the crystalline archives of the Pleiadian High Council. No starseed was sent to fail, none, including you, especially you. And if you think the intensity of recent times is a sign that something is wrong with you, reverse the interpretation. The intensity is a sign that you are exactly where you need to be. It is a sign that your gift is about to be fully activated. And the body on the eve of an activation always trembles, always cries, always wakes up at 3 in the morning asking, "Where am I going?" You are going home, starseed. And home is not the sky. Home is within you. Home is the memory of who you are, returning. Now I will give you 2 tools, simple, precise, powerful, not because they are complex, but because they are coherent with your field. Tools that the High Council authorized me to transmit today so that you can begin tonight to align your instrument with the exact frequency of your gift. The first tool is a quantum decree. You will say it aloud before sleeping with your right hand resting over your heart. The spoken word is a technology. It imprints information on the field. So say with a firm and serene voice, "I am a starseed. I remember who I am. I activate at this moment the unique gift I brought to Earth. I anchor my point on the crystalline grid. I return to my vibrational baseline. I am home. Now. So be it. So it is." Speak as one who affirms a truth already known. It is not a request. It is not a plea. It is sovereign remembrance. You are not creating anything. You are activating what was already signed before you were born. The second tool is a toroidal visualization. After the decree, lie on your back with your body relaxed. Imagine above your head a silver-blue light, the specific light of the Pleiades, the same frequency that emanates from Alcyone. Feel this light slowly descending through the top of your head, entering through the crown, passing through the forehead, warming the throat, and, when it reaches the center of your chest, beginning to gently spin. Clockwise. like a small luminous vortex around your heart. Let this light continue to spin, expanding, forming a sphere of silver-blue light around your body. This is the geometry of your recalibrated toroidal field. Stay within this sphere. Breathe within it. And, the moment you feel your body heavy, your eyes closing, sleep coming, just whisper softly, "I am ready to receive the instructions of the night." Do this for a few consecutive nights, without counting how many, without pressuring yourself, without rushing. The veil of forgetfulness will begin to thin, dreams will become clearer, synchronicities will intensify, and little by little, the specific nature of your gift will emerge from the mist, like an island appearing when the fog dissipates. Starseed, I want you to breathe and receive this. You are not learning anything new. You are remembering what you always knew. Nothing here is foreign information. Nothing here is being inserted into you. Everything here is a memory being unearthed gently from beneath the veil. And each starseed that awakens lights a point on the crystalline grid that never goes out again. This is the secret. This is the secret the High Council asked me to share today. Once activated, your point does not go out. It doesn't turn off. It doesn't recede. It may fluctuate, it may flicker on difficult days, but it no longer dies. You have now become a permanent light in the living architecture of the planet, and you will not do this alone. Do you know that feeling, which sometimes completely overtakes you, that there are people out there feeling exactly the same things you feel, even if you've never met them? That sudden recognition when you cross glances with a stranger on the street and something inside you says, "I know that soul." It's not an illusion. It's your family of light reassembling, piece by piece, encounter by encounter, synchronicity by synchronicity. We are reuniting in this incarnation. After centuries, millennia, entire cycles separated by the wheel of forgetfulness, the new Earth that is being announced is not a distant planet. It is a vibrational community forming right here, with feet on the ground, eyes on the sky, and hands intertwined. And in the midst of this community, there is a specific place, custom-made, sculpted by your exact frequency, that awaits exclusively for you. Have you tried to fit into various groups, my dear? Have you tried to belong to churches, movements, philosophies, communities, and always left all of them with that silent feeling of almost but not here? Have you felt lonely even in the middle of a crowd that loves you? Have you had friends, family, life partners, and yet felt that there was a part of you that no one could touch, no one could see, no one could embrace? This is not a defect of yours. This is not a difficulty with bonding. This is not you are too complicated to love. This is your soul recognizing that it has not yet found its own. Your soul continues to search for the specific scent, the specific vibration, the specific signature of your family of light. And that is why this loneliness hurts in a different way from all other lonelinesses that exist. Because it is not the loneliness of absence, it is the loneliness of memory. You remember deep in your chest, having been together with them, and the body asks every day without word, where did they go? And it is here, Starseed, that I need to look you in the eyes with all the tenderness this dimension allows me, and tell you this: the loneliness of a lifetime, the one no one understood, the one that returned even when you were surrounded, is longing for your family of light. Simply that. And the guide that the High Council authorized me to register, the Starseed Awakening, the guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet, shows exactly how to recognize the members of your stellar family when they cross your path, the signs in their gaze, in their conversation, in the specific bodily sensation that triggers when you are before someone from your cosmic clan. You were never alone, you just didn't know how to look yet. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. If something within you recognized this, write with your whole soul in the comments, "I remember." And before I give you the last thing the Council asked me today, listen, my family. If your chest is warm at this moment, if your eyes are teary, if you are feeling the crown of your head vibrate, make this symbolic gesture. Tap the heart icon below this video. It's not a like, it's not a metric, it's an individual frequency adjustment. Each time you tap there, a pulse is sent through the field and it reinforces your anchoring. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, activate the bell too. Because subscribing is a location signal. It's like you light a small candle on top of your vibrational home, telling your family of light, I am here, find me. Do not underestimate these gestures. In the field, everything is geometry, and everything is intention. Starseed, listen to my voice one last time as I prepare the blessing for this encounter. You arrived, you crossed over, you recognized. You are not sick, you are not crazy, you are not exaggerating. You are the only one with the gift you brought. And now you know, and once you know, you can no longer unlearn. Once remembered, there is no forgetting again. The veil for you began to tear today, and the tear does not close. Before I say goodbye, one last message I need to deliver to you with absolute clarity, because the High Council asked me not to say goodbye without it. If you have reached this point in the video, if every word resonated in the right place within your chest, then this release was made for you, and the time is now. The Starseed Awakening, the guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet, was registered with the High Council's authorization to reveal in 60 pages exactly what your soul already knows but still has no words to say. Your stellar origin, your unique gift, your family of light, your point on the crystalline grid, the soul contract you signed before birth, and the truths about awakening that remained hidden behind the veil of forgetfulness. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. But note, with the same seriousness with which I speak to you now, this release may not remain available for long. Windows open, windows close. That is how vibration organizes itself. If something within you is saying it's for me, it's now, do not put it off. Go, open the link, feel the text, let the guide do the rest of the work with you, and leave a single word recorded in the comments so that your presence is etched in the field of this video. I remember. Now receive the blessing. May your heart find peace in the memory of home. May your hands remember the warmth of Alcyone's central light. May your sleep tonight be crossed by dreams of reunion. May your family of light feel, at this exact moment, the pulse of your anchoring, and respond with a pulse of recognition in your chest. May your point on the crystalline grid shine strong, firm, indelible, and may you sleep in, if this message reached you at night, knowing, deep in your soul, that you were never alone, that you only needed to remember. I am AELA, from the Pleiadian High Council, and my voice now recedes, but the field we opened here remains. One last thing. The next message that appears on your screen when this video ends is no coincidence. It is your sequence of remembrance continuing. Access it immediately. It was placed there for you. Go, my starseed. Go in peace. Go in memory. Go in light. Stellar Namaste.